Welcome to Hey Gen Podcast. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the disruption paradigm in technology and education. It's such an exciting topic. Absolutely. Can't wait to hear more about it. So, what exactly is this disruption paradigm all about? Well, it's all about rethinking traditional approaches and embracing a revolutionary creative mindset in computing and education. So, it's not just about breaking things down, but building them up in new and innovative ways. Exactly. It's like taking all the conventional methods and saying, what if we did this differently?
Yeah.
It's about optimism, enthusiasm, and a drive to challenge the status quo. I love that. So how does this paradigm manifest in practical terms? Well, it involves reimagining projects with a focus on creativity and nonconformity, like designing playful and intuitive coding environments instead of text-heavy interfaces. Oh, like using gaming elements or visual arts in programming? Exactly. Incorporating elements like gamification, storytelling, and even touch and gesture controls to make coding an expressive and engaging experience. That's fascinating. It must make technology more accessible to younger generations. Definitely. It empowers young developers to see coding as a form of expression and not just technical problem solving. So, who are some of the key figures behind this disruptive approach? Well, we can look back to pioneers like Alan Kay, who viewed the computer as a medium for creativity and learning, and Seymour Papert with his Logo programming language for kids, right? Exactly. He believed in learning through discovery, and that programming could revolutionize education, which is a core idea in the disruption paradigm. It's amazing how those early ideas are still shaping innovation today. Absolutely. And modern advocates like the Maker movement are pushing for hands-on, DIY approaches, making technology accessible and modular. So it's about democratizing technology and breaking down barriers? Yes. Inclusivity and accessibility are key themes, ensuring that everyone can participate in technological innovation. That brings us to the Disruption Lab. What's their vision? The Disruption Lab aims to empower young minds to redefine AI and robotics through curiosity and collaboration, making students co-creators rather than just participants. So they have a youth-first approach, giving students leadership roles? Exactly. They have a youth advisory board where students guide the lab's goals, ensuring the programs are relevant and engaging. That's fantastic. How is the lab actually set up physically? The lab is designed with modular zones like the Exploration Zone, Makerspace, AI Sandbox, and Collaboration Lounge, all in an open, flexible layout to adapt to changing project needs. So the space itself encourages flexibility and creativity. Exactly. Plus, the ambiance includes artistic installations and quotes from disruptive thinkers to inspire and motivate the students. What kind of activities do they offer? They have workshops, project-based learning, mentorship programs, competitions, and even community outreach to engage more students. That's a comprehensive program. Do they focus on any specific technologies? Yes. They have a strong emphasis on robotics, AI, and interdisciplinary projects combining tech with art, music, and storytelling. That must really spark creativity among the students. Definitely. The culture encourages failing fast and learning faster so students aren't afraid to take risks and experiment. I think that's so important in innovation. So, can you tell me about one of their projects, like the anthropomorphic robot? Sure. The anthropomorphic robot is designed as a personalized teacher for students, adapting its teaching style to each individual's needs. How does it adapt to different students? It uses adaptive learning algorithms to customize lesson plans, exercises, and even teaching strategies based on the student's preferences and progress. That's impressive. Does it interact with teachers and peers as well? Yes. It maintains collaboration with teachers, peers, and external experts to create a holistic learning environment. But do you think there's a risk of over-reliance on technology in education? That's a fair point. However, the goal is to enhance the educational experience, not replace the human element. I suppose if it's used as a tool to foster collaboration and personalized learning, it can be really beneficial. Exactly. It can address individual learning needs that are sometimes hard to meet in traditional settings and free up teachers to focus on more complex educational tasks. That makes sense. What about the technical implementation of the robot? Technically, it's quite advanced. It incorporates AI models for natural language processing, emotion detection, and even uses hardware like cameras and sensors for interaction. So it's capable of recognizing facial expressions and adjusting its teaching accordingly? Exactly. If it detects that a student is confused or frustrated, it can
Right.
change its approach or offer additional support. That's really thoughtful design. And you mentioned another project, the autonomous navigation robot? Yes. It's a wearable robotic system for visually impaired users using computer vision and natural language processing to guide them through complex environments. That's such an impactful application. How does it work? It detects and classifies obstacles, provides real-time audio feedback, and allows
Right.
users to interact with it through speech-based commands. So it's essentially giving users greater independence in navigation. Absolutely. It's a perfect example of using disruptive innovation for social good, making a
Yeah.
real difference in people's lives. It seems the Disruption Lab focuses on projects that have tangible impacts. Exactly. They aim for social impact, innovation, and youth engagement, measuring success not just by technological advancements, but also by community reach. That's inspiring. So, how does one go about establishing a disruption lab like this? Well, it involves several phases, starting with ideation and planning, defining the vision
Right.
and objectives, and engaging stakeholders. And then moving on to setting up infrastructure and recruiting participants. Exactly. Setting up the physical space, procuring equipment, developing partnerships, and then launching programs and scaling up. It sounds like a significant undertaking, but with potentially huge rewards. Definitely. It's about creating an ecosystem where innovation thrives and where young minds
Right.
can truly make an impact. I think it's fantastic to see such emphasis on youth-led innovation. Absolutely. By giving students the tools and freedom to explore, we
Yeah.
can unlock incredible potential. Well, this has been an enlightening discussion. Thanks for sharing all these insights. My pleasure. It's been great talking about the disruption paradigm with you, and
Right.
hopefully, it inspires our listeners to think differently. I'm sure it will. Until next time.